Just content. By Cloneology. Let's like his video. If you enjoyed this reaction video at any point, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. I'm stuttering like shit. Let's lock in.
It's a flash. Yeah, D-man. Shit, drive over here.
It's pretty clear that now in 2026, we live in a completely different environment when it comes to social media. Nowadays, people are willing to do literally anything just for content. Just to go viral on social media. Just content is a phrase for blatant disrespect and violence anytime anybody gets mad at you for something.
I'm not gonna lie, Talil might have created one of the best phrases that literally paraphrases what streaming is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, you get into this streaming or some type of content creation or any aspect. You could be doing a YouTube video or whatever, and you're in a friend group where somebody's all like, they're just disrespecting you. No, they're not respecting your space. They're not respecting your boundaries. They're doing whatever to you, and guess what? They're gonna say it's just content. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I don't think I will ever be an IRL streamer. Like, obviously, I want to grow this channel, I just grow this platform, and I want to get into streaming because streaming looks fun. The desktop shit, not the going out and being a public nuisance shit. But gang, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, for the life of me, I don't know how these niggas are so comfortable. They're so willing, they're so able, they're so accepting of the disrespect. Because no, you're not. What do you mean you gonna put water in my face and spit on me and say it's just content? Like what do you mean you gonna slap the shit out of me, get me robbed, do something like you know what I'm saying, just disrespecting me, you know what I'm saying, eating my food, you know what I'm saying, breaking my setup. You know what I'm saying, like doing shit. People are literally turning their camera on, sparking streaming, they're just genuinely doing shit in the name of content. And it's just like, how do we get here? Like, how is this driving viewership? How is this the content that you niggas genuinely enjoy? Because ultimately, I'm the first person to tell you, I don't even blame creators anymore. I blame the viewership. I blame the viewers. Y'all niggas are like this is what y'all like. This is the entertainment. So people are only going to do what the chat want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chats be a bunch of fucking degenerates. Like the jail, that's what y'all niggas are.
You cheat on your girl, it's just content. You hit somebody, it's just content. You screaming out in public, it's just content. You annoying the neighbors, it's just content. You spit on somebody, it's just content. Everything is just content. Every single move, anything you do that is disrespectful in any way, it doesn't matter. You can't get mad at me because anything that I do, if I'm recording it, then it is just content. It is just for content purposes. So if I bring up your dead, remember guys, it's just content.
But it's like, I get it. It's like, but like, where do we draw the line? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do we draw the line? It's just like, my whole thing is we will never see behind the scenes of these biggest creators and how they move when the camera is off. But gang, genuinely in my life, maybe I don't crash out in a moment. Maybe because we are live in front of fucking 50K plus people. You know what I'm saying? I got an image to uphold. I got brands. I got sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep acting with the bit as long as the camera's on. But again, I promise you, the moment we hit end stream, if you're within the fucking vicinity of me, I'm fucking you up. That's I'm genuinely, I'm telling you, I'll say this with the straightest face possible. This is why I can't, like, I don't want to get too big to the point where I feel like I have to bump shoulders with some niggas, because genuinely, if in the name of content, you talk to me crazy, you acting out of body, you physically harm me, you think you could put your hands on me, you think that you could say something out the side of your mouth that you wouldn't say if the cameras weren't on, gang, I promise you I'm fucking you up. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not PR trained, and I will never be PR trained. I'm a real human. That's one thing that I hope. That's why I hope when I get big, I hope niggas can genuinely resonate with me, because I'm not about to fake. I'm not about to fake anything. I'm going to be real. Cameras on, cameras off. I'm always real. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and be one of them niggas who I'm saying are the top streamers and sit here and smile in the face of disrespect. No, nigga, I'll fuck around and disrespect you back on camera, and then double down off camera. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really like that. But it's just like this whole just content shit. Where do we draw the line? Like, where is the line drawn? Where is the divide?
A lot of streamers have been waking up and realizing that there is no line between disrespect and respect. As long as the camera is rolling and filming, you can say and do damn near anything that you want and receive absolutely no consequences. This guy was out here saying all of these things about his mother, talking about his future kids, dissing him, out here being like, that is an abomination, Max. You a diva? You're not a diva, you're a demon. Like, why is this one thing that
You're not a diva, you're a demon.
Planet Earth is about how fake everybody is. Like, everybody is fake. Even the ones that smile to you and you walk up to them, even talking about real life, right? Outside the camera, the ones that smile to you and act like they're your friend, they're fake. They don't feel that same way. They're only doing that because they're trying to be socially acceptable. The same thing, an example, can be used for online streaming. These people will do things that they would never do in real life. They are doing things only because the camera is there. Because would OJ do that in front of Max and destroy and blackball himself from the industry?
I gotta check up on Max, bro. You see that?
And he do got a point, right? If you realize, right, if you're somebody who, I'm saying, if you're actively a people watcher, and I'm not even saying you just go out into the world and you watch people, but you're aware of your surroundings, you're aware of people that you interact with. You watch how other people interact with each other, whether it's just in general public, at work, at school, wherever you are. Everybody's fucking LARPing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's putting on the most socially acceptable image of themselves that they're able to portray so that people can like them. The most people can like them. Nobody wants to be hated. Nobody wants to be, you know what I'm saying, not understood or not respected. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, like if everybody was 100% real, you can't tell me that everybody would like each other. You know what I'm saying? And if we're being honest, not everybody does like each other, but everybody, there's like this mutual, do you want to call it mutual respect? There's like mutual acceptance. I'll call it that. There's a mutual acceptance for the everyday person that you come across because they're human just like you. You got like, you want some type of respect, you got to give some type of respect. But at the same time, if somebody who you talk to says something that you always disagree with or you don't like how they think and you called it out in a moment, gang, there would always be this erosion. You know what I'm saying? There would always be this conflict. There would never be peace, like true peace. Because like I'm in a general vicinity of somebody who thinks like a dickhead, somebody who thinks like a dumbass. Or you could be the person that thinks like a dumbass and you just don't have a filter. But guess what? Society has been so fucking PR trained to not sit here and call you out on your bullshit. Gang, I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't have so many friends, but the friends that I do have, we're able, like the relationship dynamic that we have, we're able to call people out on bullshit. We're able to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? We're able to like be upfront. Like I would at least hope that niggas could be upfront with me because I know I'm the type of person to be upfront with niggas, genuinely. But it's just like, if you really pay attention to society, gang, everybody is LARPing. Everybody's role playing. Nobody is 100% real. Nobody's 100% authentic. Even when some people get on the camera, or some people who are on TikTok making these positive rants. You think these niggas are so positive all the time? No, they're not. But guess what? The algorithm loves that shit, and they know dumbasses eat that shit up.
I wanna be a diva. So flash. Yeah, demon.
Y'all peep the SpongeBob shirt? Y'all like the SpongeBob shirt? Thank you. One strange addiction that I've had within the past couple of days has been checking OJ Sov's Instagram, TikTok, followers, analytics, whatever it's called, to see if it's going up or down. And let me tell you, it's going down. Yeah! By the way, I do not condone any hate towards this individual. Please do not go and attack this individual. I'm simply stating the fact that he's gaining the consequences of attacking.
Is that him? Is that Cloneology?
You know, going after Black Boy Max. And then the guy makes an entire video trying to double down on what he said, being like, oh, it's just a character and everybody in Streamer U is playing a character. That's a cute way of saying it's just content. That's the most beautiful, adorable way of saying it's just content. Absolutely no accountability at all taken.
Demons. I'm fighting demons.
But if you notice though, a lot of smart, a lot of intellectual, a lot of people who think highly of how their brain works and functions. You know what I'm saying? They don't never take full accountability to any situation, gang. They just try to come up with these elaborate ass videos where these random, like, why is this nigga side by side with Sid the Science Kid? You know what I'm saying? Gang, you were on stream with Max. You called this nigga, you're not a diva, you're a demon. And then the society started cooking you. Nobody wanted to interact with you at Streamer U. You know what I'm saying? So to save face, you know what you did? You semi doubled down on what you were trying to do. Oh, I was just portraying the Jamaican uncle, you know, because you know Jamaicans are homophobic and they're this and that. I'm saying, let's put that in quotes. But that's what he's essentially saying. Like literally, like I was just playing a character. I didn't really mean it, but it's just like on stream, nobody is real. So it's just like, gang, what are you really saying to us right now? Just take accountability that you know what I'm saying? You had a bad moment, you had a bad stream moment, you was going for clips and it backfired. But no, this nigga wants to, you know what I'm saying, create this fucking this cinematic masterpiece where he's side by side with Sid the Science Kid. I don't even, are you even allowed to be side, like this nigga Sid the Science Kid is a fucking that's a $1 billion dude right there. I don't know if you know or not. You know what I'm saying? My son be tapped in with this nigga every day. Are you allowed to just be, you know what I'm saying, sitting side by side with him? Nah, gang, lock it.
Are you a demon?
Oh my god, that was so funny.
And I've noticed this, even moving on from Streamers University, like for an example, the Clover House, it's just disrespect city. Man, them black boys don't care what is going on in their house. It's going to the point where somebody could literally blow up your entire house and they'll still walk up to you and be like, you not on content? It's just content. There was something that was blatantly disrespectful that happened to Dez that made Ty Lil go on this whole rant and start this whole movement talking about it's just content.
I spit on you, it's content. I smack you, it's content. It's content, it's content, it's content, it's content. Somebody say it's content. Family, it's content. All this is it's just content. It's just content, yes.
And the point that he's trying to prove is the fact that there's no line between disrespect and respect. There's absolutely no line, and this is becoming a lot more apparent for the new streamers that you're about to see in the streaming world. Y'all saw those new no-name streamers acting like children, throwing condiments and weird things around people and just disrespecting people? Well, y'all should stop complaining and pay attention to them, because those are very soon gonna be the new faces of the streaming world.
But it's not the streamers though, it's the viewers. You know what I'm saying? Look at that nigga. What is his name? Suburb Baby. I knew his face. Like I knew of him based off like, cause he did skits and shit like that. And his skits will randomly just pop up on Facebook Reels or IG Reels or shit like that. That nigga was that streamer and he was running shit up. But you know how? He was doing the dumbest shit. He was LARPing a nigga that didn't want to go to class or first got out of prison, you know what I'm saying, just doing hood rat degenerate shit. And he, you know what I'm saying, you gotta pay attention to what people say, because a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, it may come off as jokes, it may roll off the tongue as jokes, but they genuinely mean it. That nigga said in one of his clips that I literally, because I reacted to a video and it was in it, that nigga said, he said, I got 100K in here, y'all niggas is so, y'all just watching me just do dumb shit, bunch of dumb motherfuckers. Niggas really be talking about this about their chats, and it's just like, is he wrong? You know what I'm saying? This is what the people want to see. I got 100K I had 100K viewers on me right now, watching me pour ketchup on people, watching me pour hot sauce on people, watching me have condiment fucking sauce fights. It's just content. It's just content. It's just, at that point, it's literally just content. But it's just like, this is what 100K viewers want to see. This is the content they want to see. You know what I'm saying?
That every single year there's a new era of streamers that end up taking over my For You page every single year. And I like Streamer U because what it does is it broadcasts these people at a more global scale. So now you know a lot more of what to expect within the next coming year of what you're going to see. Also, being that the theme of this video is Streamers University, I thought that the funniest thing about Streamers University was those people that had like 100,000 followers on a certain platform like Twitch or Twitter or whatever. You know, those streamers, they'll be on the court hooping, and then as soon as that girl meets eye contact with a big streamer, she's gone. Like, she will literally spit on the ground and treat you like dirt. It don't matter if you the finest dude in the lobby. If you're not Black Boy Max, you're not getting them. And this really makes me want to get onto the next intersection of this video, which is making sacrifices for content. Now y'all probably watching this being like, oh yeah, he's finally gonna talk about how Kaisenet is a clone and this and that and the third and the Freemason type stuff and religion ideology. No. Now when I was 16, I had a very ignorant and uneducated statement about selling your soul, talking about how it's not real and how people are dumb. And I do kind of believe that to a certain extent, but my definition of selling your soul is selling your pride, your dignity, your values, and your self-worth.
I think what the whole thing with selling your soul, like it can be literal, Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know enough to say that it's not. You know what I'm saying? It could be literal. It could be you signing some paperwork given to you from the devil saying, you want this, do this. Like, it literally could get that deep. You know what I'm saying? This is not the channel for that. I would never be the channel for that. But, like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. The human brain, we don't know. But my thing with the whole thing about selling your soul, a lot of people, like, well, how I see it is, if you're on camera and doing shit that you know morally that you know that you shouldn't do, that you wouldn't do, you're promoting something morally that you know that you shouldn't, but you are, that's selling your soul. That's like, you know what I'm saying? You're putting your face, you're putting your name, your image, the person that you are portrayed to the world. You're signing some statement saying, this is me and I approve of this. Knowing that it could be the evilest thing. It could be something that's detrimental to the youth. It could be something that's detrimental to society. If you have a platform and you're using your platform to bring more harm than good, you're selling your soul. You know what I'm saying? If you're genuinely out here promoting something that you know deep down in your belly, in your gut, that you do not believe, you're selling your soul. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what it is. Like, a lot of people whenever they think about selling your soul, they think that you're making deals with devils and deals with demons, and you're making deals with the underworld. It don't always have to be that. It could be something as simple as, gang, let's just say, I hate OnlyFans. I hate everything that has to do with the pornography game. But guess what? Whenever I spark stream, I'm having 30 to 40 fucking OF models around me at all time, because I know it's gonna glue eyes to the screen. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here letting these women get their shit off, letting them promo their platforms and shit like that, because I know it's going to run me up in the long run. That's me selling my soul. That's me aligning myself with things that I know that I deep down I don't believe in, things that I don't resonate with, things that I don't even partake in. I don't partake in. I don't watch this stuff when I'm off camera or when I'm on my free time. But no, I know that there's a generation that's younger than me watching me. Guess what? I'm gonna push this on to y'all niggas. That's not righteous. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's a variation of selling your soul. It comes in different variations.
Audience, a platform, or money online. It could even be for girls too. And when I bring that up, that makes it seem like everybody sold their soul at one point in time, because everybody has sacrificed their dignity at one point in time for clout online. At one point in time, you've thought about it. You've definitely thought about it. You want to know why I believe I'm gonna make it as a content creator? Because to be a content creator, you have to have something mentally going on with you, enable for you to genuinely make it.
Dude's behind you.
You understand what a man has to go through to publicly embarrass himself in front of people in the public area? And just not care for clicks and views online? I'm gonna be calling y'all copycats. You know, I'm C for clone, C for copy.
So
What
that
you're
is
about to
cloneology.
watch
Okay.
is gonna be painful. I'm gonna be suffering. Oof. There are a lot of people out there that don't mind sacrificing certain aspects of their life just so they can become popular. So don't think that these girls aren't willing to do the exact same thing too. A lot of these people, and I think Sai said it the best, for a lot of these people, including the ones that hate Kai Cenat, if Kai Cenat pulled up to their location and told them to turn around on this type of timing and was like, hey man, turn around man. That's how much these people are willing to sacrifice just for content.
But I do believe though, there's like I think like it's deeper than that though. Like, obviously for the content stuff to make it big, it ultimately depends on how big you want to make it. If you want to be like, you know what I'm saying, if you want to try to replicate the Kais or replicate the, you know what I'm saying, the Talils, the Rakais, you gotta sacrifice something. Whether it's your sanity, whether it's your character, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, your image, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go into it with that fuck it. The world is gonna look at me like I'm a fucking idiot, but guess what? I got M's. If that's what it takes to justify it for you. But I do believe, like, if you look on the internet, right there, this is why I love this shit. Genuinely, because I believe that you can make it big without sacrificing your moral integrity, you know what I'm saying, your character, your image, how people see you. Look at niggas like Joe Bart. That nigga didn't sacrifice anything. Well, in the beginning, like, if you look at his TikTok upbringing, he said it multiple times. He didn't like that version of himself because he it created some level of high narcissism that, you know what I'm saying, it ultimately fucked with his character or how he's seen himself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is true that in order to get on to become something in that space, maybe you do got to give a little bit extra. Maybe you do got to become something that you ultimately don't recognize in the mirror. But I believe that that doesn't have to be your story if you want to stay relevant, because obviously that nigga pivoted. And there's tons of creators that got big in this shit, blew up, made money, got fame, got notoriety, got a little bit of clout, but they didn't have to fuck over anybody to do it. They didn't have to fucking pour milk on their head. They didn't have to fucking pour water, break monitors, get you know what I'm saying, get jumped in the name of content. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to put on this whole facade.
Taken away from all of these different things that I've been talking about in this video, one thing that I want to talk about is the state of content today and what it's going to lead towards probably in like a couple of years from now. I feel like the way and the direction that content is moving towards today is kind of dangerous, because what is pushing to the youth and many different young creators is the more you push the boundaries, the more that you're rewarded. And it's not like we can hate on these people that do these things either, because we're the people that fund it. We are the ones that fund the content because we watch it, we laugh at it, we consume it, we cry at it, we feel some sort of emotion towards it, and that boosts the algorithm. And if you don't know, the algorithm decides on who you are. So the more that you consume this type of content, the more these creators are willing to go more up and beyond in trying to do whatever they can do to get their clip. A couple of years ago, back in like 2021 and below, I remember when the streaming sphere was a lot more different. I know that everybody calls Kai Cenat performative, but he did not just get to where he's at by just screaming and acting like a maniac. Like, I know that to a certain extent it is true, but at the same time, he's the same creator that's come up with a lot of different innovative ideas, including speed too. And that's how they built their platforms to how big they are now. But nowadays, it's like cheap shock value and cheap shock factors that are the main thing that are being promoted today.
And look, and he don't even gotta finish. We gonna end it right there. But what he just said was what I was trying to touch on at the beginning, gang. It's like you can be the person that blames the creator, but you gotta split the blame pie with the viewers. You literally have to, because this is the shit that this is what brings the money. This is what brings the clicks. This is what brings the views. This is what brings the notoriety. You know what I'm saying? And it's only I'm interested to see in like 5 to 10 years, like I'm saying, the landscape of creation, the landscape of Twitch, YouTube, you know what I'm saying, content creation in general, it's going to change either for better or for worse. But I think it's kind of leaning towards worse, because you got niggas getting into the game and they're doing something so crazy, like I'm not even going to give an example, but just know, like, you got beginning creators, their first thing is to do the most outrageous thing, and then once they do it, they're getting some followers from that, they're getting some views from that. And then it's just like, gang, if you're coming into the scene doing crazy shit, how far are you willing to take it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to take something that really happen on stream, like on camera, something that it ain't going to happen off camera. It's going to happen in the name of just content. A nigga's going to take something too far that he can't come back from, and then that's going to reset it's going to reset the market. It's going to show niggas, okay, we pushing the envelope in that direction of disrespect, that direction of doing things to harm people physically, mentally, emotionally, that we can't come back from. We got to dial it back. That's what it's going to take. It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed this reaction content, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, we're on the road to 500 subs. I will see y'all in the next video.